This morning in Family Time, we are ready for some springtime fun right in our backyard. And with Earth Day coming up this weekend, the Roger Williams Park Zoo is getting ready to celebrate with its Party for the Planet. Brendan is there live this morning at the zoo right now for a first-hand look at what's to come. Good morning, Brendan.
Hey, good morning, Will. That's right. I am here. We are here live at one of my favorite spots, Roger Williams Park Zoo. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. It's so nice they've let me out of my cage. That's right, it's what they've done. But there's so much to talk about here this morning, and I am flanked by two lovely ladies. We have Kristen Rashad here to my left, and of course, Diane Nahabedian to my right. And Diane, we will open up with you. Okay. Let's talk Party for the Planet. Party. It's all happening here this week, isn't it?
It is. Every day. The zoo is open 10 to 5. Party for the Planet is 10 to 4. It's part of your admission ticket, and it's a big celebration of conservation, outdoor activities, eat local, eat fresh. And then by the end of the week, we will be partying with music and some cultural activities. So it's a week-long event all around Earth Day activities, really supporting the mission of Roger Williams Park Zoo, which is environmental education and conservation.
And a lot of people this week, school vacation week, kind of wondering, oh my God, what am I going to do with the kids? They can't sleep. They're thinking about this. We have the answers. The zoo's the place to be.
Every day something new will be happening. So come today. It's a beautiful sunny day. All week looks like it'll be pretty good. We've been watching Channel 12's weather. But every day something new will be happening. But it's all around conservation, environmental education. So there's something to learn, time to have some fun, have some snacks. So it's just a great week in celebration of the Earth.
Absolutely. We want to protect our planet, preserve the ecosystem, and the best way to do that is through education. And turning now, of course, Kristen, lovely to have you here. Talk about who you have here. This is Reba, a red-tailed hawk.
She is. So red-tailed hawks are actually the most common hawk in all of North America. You can find them as far north as Alaska, even as far south as Nicaragua, which is really amazing that they're able to adapt to so many different environments.
Now, she really is remarkable, and earlier today, she was being a little diva-ish.
A little bit. She's a little sassy.
I think she got that from me.
I think so, too.
But she needs to be acclimated. You said, getting her around new people is a challenge. It takes some time, doesn't it?
It does. So when a new staff member starts working with Reba, one of the most important things is to build a trusting relationship. So I have a little song that I sing to her, and I've read to her a little bit. We take walks around the zoo, both when the zoo is open and closed, and that's really owing to her story, which is amazing. So she came to us from Knoxville, Tennessee, and unfortunately she was injured in the wild, and she's missing half of her right wing, so she's not flighted. Right. But that makes her a perfect education animal. Once we build that trusting relationship, she's happy to be out doing the road show, meeting classrooms full of kids, even coming out here in our big backyard. It's pretty incredible for kids to get such a close look at an animal you normally see soaring high above you.
That really is what the zoo is all about. Will you sing to me later?
A little bit.
Okay, she said it here, folks. So that's Reba. This is Kristen. Thank you so much. This is Diane. We will be continuing to learn more all about the great things that are happening right here at Roger Williams Park Zoo as the morning rolls on. Rumor has it I will be riding a camel very shortly. You don't want to miss that. For now, back to you.
With the return of the beautiful weather comes many Rhode Island classics like day trips to Roger Williams Park Zoo. And who would ever want to pass up on the chance to take a camel ride while you're visiting? Well, certainly not Brendan. He's live at the zoo right now. Going to take advantage of that opportunity. How's it going?
Hey, Michaela, that's right. I had my first camel riding experience last summer on the road show. I'm going to attempt to do it for a second time. Stay tuned. But before we get into that fiasco, we have Diane Nahabedian here once again. And Diane, let's talk about the camel riding component here at the zoo. What an awesome opportunity for people.
This is a great opportunity for adults, but especially for kids. I mean, anybody can ride one of our camels. So we're here every day from 10 to 4:30. The last ticket sale is $4.15. It's only $6 to get on the camel. You get a nice ride by the water or right near the big backyard. So it's just a lot of fun, especially on a beautiful day like today.
And obviously preserving these animals, the camel, the original beast of burden, of course.
The camels that come to us, their ancestors are in Australia. They're very gentle animals. I think when the kids get on, they're not quite sure, but the camels are ready and waiting for the kids. So they're very sweet animals, and it's a lot of fun to ride a camel.
It really is. And now on live television, Brendan Kirby is going to do his best. We're on the camel platform right here. Hang on. I can barely get up is what I can do. Hey, look, I'm hailing a camel. Now, this is Mojave, I believe, and he right here is going to help me out. How you doing, buddy?
Hi.
Is he ready for me to, do the mounting thing here?
Yep, he's ready to go.
What do you call it? You mount the camel, right? Here we go. So what do I need to know, sir?
Just got to sit right on top of the hump.
I hope those DVRs are rolling, because this right here is what television is all about. Now, am I okay right here?
You're good right
All right. I don't have the correct camel fare on me at the moment, so if he appreciates gratuity, I'm not sure I'll be able to take care of that. Oh, it's a lovely ride is what it is. This sure beats Uber. And I got to tell you, the ride is very, very smooth. And is this as fast as he goes? No. We don't need me toppling off of Mojave. How long have you worked here?
over a year.
A little over a year. Can I try on your hat later? And how about for you, when the kids are on these camels, there's nothing better, is there?
Oh, no, not at all.
Do I have to put a blinker on for him to turn around?
No.
Well, you guys, this is what it's all about. Roger Williams Park Zoo is the place. Mojave and I are just going to swing on by. I don't know, maybe we'll see how fast we do up on 95 North. We'll have much more going on in just a bit from the zoo. For now, back to you. Hey guys, that's right, we are here live. We are continuing our morning at Roger Williams Park Zoo. This really is, we know it on the road show. You guys already know it, but we're just enhancing what we already know, is that this is really an amazing place. So many conservation and preservation efforts taking place day in and day out. This is a huge week, school vacation week. You guys will want to come on out. We raced over to our current location in a golf cart. So if it looks like I've been in a convertible, if the hair's a little off, it's because I've been in a golf cart. But we raced over to Wilderness Plaza. That was my stop, so I could meet these two lovely folks. We have Diana Melissa Aria Madrigal. Good morning.
Good morning.
So nice to have you here. We'll get to you in a moment. Don't worry. This guy, he won the coin toss. We're going to go with him first. This is Amath Alzat. Good morning, Amath.
Good morning. How you doing?
Talk about your role, what's going on here, the Copia Harvest, and what really you guys are all about here.
All right. So Copia Harvest is an extension of IBA Global. We're a sustainable technology company. We're focused on water, food, and energy through our technologies and programs. And one of them is hydroponics, where we're focused here for this particular purpose, the Green Machine, which is a tool, educational tool for children of all ages to learn about sustainability and good nutrition.
And that really is what it's all about. We chatted with Diane earlier about that sustainability. We want to protect our ecosystem. We want to make sure that it continues to be preserved, that we continue to take care of it. And the best way we can do that, the best resource we have is education.
Absolutely. And not only the education, but it's creating a whole new mentality. It's basically a generation of sustainable and productive young minds that'll grow up to be productive old minds.
The future leaders, absolutely. And Diana, for you, when you can be here, when you can see the kids, when you can see the families come in and learn a little something that they can kind of take away with them, whatever it is they're doing is large or small, when you know that you're fostering that ability to make a difference, how does that make you and the organization feel?
I mean, it's amazing. All we want is, for one child to think about what they're putting in their bodies, what they're doing in the world, how to make a difference. We want them to see us and think that, hey, that's easy. We can do that. We want to do that. We want to help the planet. We want to eat healthy. We want them to question everything. We want them to think that they want to better themselves. We want them to think they want to better their planet. So for us, that's really important when the kids see us, kind of giving them hope for a brighter future.
How long have you been involved in this kind of work?
Only about a year. But I feel like it's been a lot longer.
Because what drew you to it? Was it the fact that you really want to protect and preserve the planet? Did you want to continue that education? What drew you to this?
Basically, I wanted to do something that made a difference. That's always been my dream. I wanted to be a doctor, and when I found this, I figured that I could help so many more people. And we have a lot of programs overseas in Colombia with a lot of vulnerable communities, which is just amazing work. So the fact that I can help on a larger scale really drew me to this.
Can I join the team?
Of course. I always welcome new people.
And Amath, for you, what got you involved in this kind of work?
Well, this gentleman by the name of Irving Bachman, who is the sole reason why we able to sit here with you today.
Right.
He's been doing this for about 45 years. He's been helping communities all over the world with amazing programs and technology, making sure that the planet could continue. That's pretty much...
Absolutely.
He's an inspiration to a lot of people.
Absolutely. Well, Amos, thank you very much. Diana, thank you for joining us here today. You guys, the zoo's the place to be this week. It's school vacation week. Learn how you can protect, preserve the environment. Come see the animals. I'll be going back into my cage later. That's all that's happening here from the zoo. So much for now. Back to you.